Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. I'm Bushka and Blitz, and I've got just a couple of quick games for you tonight. If I sound kind of quiet, it's because it's about 20 to 1 in the morning. My missus is downstairs asleep, and I'm going to the UK tomorrow, but I don't want to leave you guys without content. So I'm doing some really cheeky videos in the middle of the night, and if she wakes up, she is going to absolutely freaking wreck me. So let's get this done. This is 2 videos that I chose out of a heap of replays that were sent to me. And if you have sent replays, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to get a chance to get back to them until I get back into Sydney in the middle of Jan. But anyway, the reason I really like these 2 videos in particular is that both of them showcase how massively important it is for your team, not just to do damage, but to spot or to block damage, to take hits when you've got great armor profile, and to keep targets lit up when you've got great guns behind you. And that's exactly what's going on here. You can see that Premier has pushed all the way down to the back. Now there is a grill there. There is an opportunity for shots. He knows though that there are guns all the way over there. You can see he's firing off into the middle. That grill gets completely torn apart. That's all his spotting damage. And he's still looking across there. He spotted 2 tanks in the middle as well, just a second earlier, and is really working this flank. And as he fires off the gun, it lets him know whether there is anyone within spotting range. No one is seeing him, so he absolutely knows he's safe to move forward. Great use of game mechanics. What a wonderful human. Not a lot of damage yet, but he's completely bamboozled that grill, let him get wrecked, and is now pushing down. And rather than just sit here and give the guys over on the right-hand side of the map a chance to actually hit him, he's going to get behind the rock, work this VK over nice and carefully, keep him lit up, and then he's going to start going to work in a really sensible fashion on the TDs that are hiding in this corner. Look at this. Completely unspotted, keeping everyone lit, just doing the right thing. And this is the kind of gameplay you love seeing. Not massive damage, not even close to massive damage, but really thoughtful and intelligent work that's helping his team get the job done. Now the Premier is a superb tank. It is a really lovely drive, and it's one of the best mediums in tier 9. It also looks the guts, like it looks delicious. But it is still a tier 9 tank in a tier 10 game. And there are an awful lot of big boppers around these days that can really put the hurt on you. And just by basically having a very, very agile and nimble tank and putting it in the right position, he's going to get a whole lot of spotting damage, help his team win, and do very, very well. Now, it's not exactly the most dynamic game, but it bears repeating that sometimes the meat and potatoes is the things that go together to win matches. It's not just the 7k damage games that pick up the ball and get across the line. And you can see here the Valix Parissa of Ols, only 1722 damage, but nearly 5k spotting damage. Now, I'm going to show you a video here of a tank that, admittedly, it's OP as all hell. But the problem with this tank is a lot of people do not drive it aggressively. I want you to watch the blocked damage here. Now, he's going to do very nice damage regardless, but I want you to watch the block damage numbers on the left-hand side of the screen, just below the team lists, and watch it gradually just grind up and up and up into a very, very crazy number. And this is why I think the VK is supremely OP. It's not that it does massive damage. It can. Like any tank given enough time and enough free reign will. It's when it's put into a position that makes everyone engage it, and it's driven by someone like this who knows how to angle the tank up and actually keeps track of multiple targets. Every single shot that is going into this VK is a shot that could otherwise be going into the rest of his team. And that's That's a monumentally positive outcome for the boys and girls on his side of the coin. Now he's still getting penned and he's still putting himself in harm's way. He's absolutely not sitting back and taking this. But the block damage is insane. And the reason it's going up and up is because he's doing a really good job of angling to the targets that can pen him and letting the guys who don't have the pen to get through him easily deal with his very, very nasty spaced armor on his side and the rear of the tank. And you can't have it all your own way. Eventually someone is going to roll up, but he does a really, really good job of side hugging. This is madness. Absolute madness. Absolute freaking madness. Have you ever seen anything like this in your life? Now, I've done a replay, a review on this tank, and I can tell you right now, the spaced armor on the back is legitimately nasty. And it is a whole panel that goes across the standard armor. And if you don't realize that, and you start firing the wrong kind of ammo at it, it's going to get caught. That's 6,415 block damage, and it's still going up. He has literally held this line until there is nothing left of the enemy team. Look at this. This is an absolutely amazing performance, and one that I think just goes a little bit too far. If you're a tier 8 tank in a tier 7 game and you're a VK100-01P, you're going to have a good time. I'm Bushka on Blitz. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're having a Merry Christmas. Hope you're getting 7,700 block damage every once in a while. 4K damage. I mean, wow. And what about the spotting damage? Any spotting damage in that? You better believe it. Thanks very much, Eliotaro, for the replay. Look after yourself, boys and girls. And as always, stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.